How y'all doing out there? This is the MGP fighter. You can find me at DA-MGP FIGHT. And today we're looking at figure 6-1C, and it's the conceptual site model, environmental attributes and sensitive receptors. Now, what does that all mean? Sensitive receptors. Okay. Sensitive receptors are people who DEC or National Grid is deemed to be within a certain radius of the site, that and these humans can be affected by the contaminants that are found on the site. This is basically an overview of the entire map, and you can see the site. You can see Public School 225 is a red asterisk that's on Rockaway Beach Boulevard and 110th Street. You can see Stella Maris High School, which is probably on 111th, between the boardwalk and Rockaway Beach Boulevard. Promenade Nursing Home, which isn't a school. You can see Park Nursing Home, which isn't a school. And as we move out here, we can see two more schools. We can see St. Francis de Sales Christian School, located on 129th, and also the Yeshiva Merkaz HaTorah School. I don't know if I got that pronunciation right, so please forgive me in the event that I did not. And all these schools are within that broad circle. You can see those two schools fall just within it. You can see there's another smaller circle that some other schools are located in. You can see the site. And as you can see, these asterisks represent, as I look at the map key, these asterisks represent off-site receptors. You can see historic photos are represented there. You can see the site is represented in that orange type color, peach type color. National Wetland Inventory, which is Jamaica Bay, freshwater wetland, Jamaica Bay again. And you can see Jamaica Bay as well as parts of the Atlantic Ocean. For you beachgoers that come out here, you guys may fall within this radius. And if I zoom, this first circle here, which I'm going to bring in the center of the shot, is actually going to be the half-mile radius. This is within a half-mile radius of the site. And also within a half-mile radius, you can see we have Junior High School 180, which is known as Scholars Academy, which is on Beach 104th Street. Okay, and we also have out here Beach Channel High School, which is also, I don't know whether it just borders the half-mile radius. It may be within, maybe just a touch with outside, or maybe right on it. Beach Channel High School. You can see how narrow the peninsula is. Probably about 3 blocks narrow, the narrowest point right now. The Atlantic Ocean comes on site probably about half to 3/4 of the way on site when there's high tide on the Atlantic. And of course, if the Atlantic comes under our homes, under the schools, Public School 225, you can see how close they are to the site, 225 Stella Maris, and then Junior High School 180, as well as Beach Channel Drive. You can see how close they are. The Board of Ed has not been apprised that the children, the faculty at this school, the parents at this school are considered to be off-site receptors, sensitive receptors to these contaminants, which is a travesty. I've been pushing for DEC, for some local politicians to try to get the word out to New York City Board of Education, the Chancellor, so these parents, these students can be apprised of the hazards that are in their environment. It has not been done to date. And if the children are our future, last year, 2009, I guess in January, Mayor Bloomberg initiated this clean air initiative in regards to schools, with school buses idling. And here we have this site where clearly National Grid DEC recognizes that the children are off-site receptors. And that's a travesty. Okay, so we need to get the word out to these parents and let them know what their children may be facing, because as they excavate, even prior to excavation of the site, they were probably, in my estimation, susceptible. There was a pathway. And now that the site has been and is being excavated, is almost completed, we don't know what these children were subjected to over the probably 2-year excavation process. The process which began in November of 2008. And we can see here, this is a little bit more of a blow-up shot. And we can definitely see the location of the schools, the streets, where the schools are located. A lot of focus there. Even here in these wetlands, Little Egg Marsh, they found maybe not a Little Egg Marsh, but a lot of sediment here in these wetlands. A lot of sediment from the site have ended up all the way out here in these wetlands. Our wildlife is being adversely affected, in my opinion. It's a federally protected wetlands. Why the federal government hasn't been apprised and are not basically on board and just basically overseeing this project to ensure that Jamaica Bay is protected is beyond me. But any of you out there who can contact the relevant departments to let them know Jamaica Bay is at risk, school children may be at risk, I'd appreciate if you all go ahead and do that. I'm the MGP fighter. I'm going to sign off now, and you all keep well. I'm doing my best to do the same, but unfortunately that may be a bit difficult. Have a great day, great evening, afternoon. Keep safe. MGP fighter signing off.